Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I'd like to take you along for a test drive of a rather unique car. Please take the time and watch all three videos that we'll do of this car. We'll do a cold start video so you can see and hear the motor starting up cold. We'll also do a showroom video, which I'll go over the history of this car, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty unique car. And then today, of course, is the driving video, just to give you a sense of how this car drives, how it feels, and that everything is working on the car. So the car itself is a 1983 Chevy Monte Carlo Sport Coupe. What is unique about it, and the reason that I bought the car, is one, it's a one-owner car. It was purchased new at Hicks Chevrolet Incorporated in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. We have all of the original documentation on the car. One owner. I bought it directly from that guy who bought the car brand new, and it now is showing 8,738 miles. So it only has 8,000 miles on it, and that's absolutely correct from the factory because I talked to the guy that bought it. And the added thing, which is really cool, it is one of the cars that under GM's authorization, it had a convertible top installed. So this is one of those cars, and I think there were 500 of them, but I'm not positive on that, that GM allowed it to be sold as a dealer option. This is one of those cars. We have full documentation of that. We have the actual order slip from General Motors to have the car turned into a convertible, and that's what we have today. So, as you would expect, a car like this, it's been garage kept its whole life. This was this guy's baby. Very light mileage. The car runs and drives like new. And I don't say that often, but in this case, it's true. The car starts instantly. The engine, the motor is very smooth, very quiet. We did have the alternator rebuilt on it. It was not charging properly. It does have a tilt wheel. It does have wipers that are working properly. Of course, the lights and everything are working. The speedometer and odometer are working correctly. The fuel gauge. The volt gauge is not currently working. We're looking into that. We'll let you know in the auction if we're successful in sourcing one. Temperature is working fine, oil pressure, and even the clock is still working, and it's keeping accurate time. The climate control is working. It's cold outside and we're nice and warm in here. The air conditioning does work in the car. The blower motor works correctly. The radio works correctly. AM/FM cassette. I do not guarantee old cassettes. Probably works, but the AM/FM does work. We have electric seats. They are working properly in all the different positions. And we have power windows, and they are working properly. So all of these things are working correctly on the car, and they always have been. So let's go for a ride. Of course, we have all the original selling documents from the original dealer. The car sold new. It was about a $12,000 car. $10,400, and then the convertible top was about a $2,000 option. So about $12,500 all in when it was brand new. It is remarkable how smooth these cars are when they're really in nice condition and taken care of. The drivetrain is well proven. Of course, it's a V8. It shifts smoothly. The transmission is working properly. The brakes are smooth and linear. It's incredibly tight and solid. The suspension is making no noises. It's all very quiet. We did service the car, did a safety inspection and an oil and filter change. And we serviced the alternator. That's all we did on the car. Acceleration is actually quite good. You get a little more road noise because of the convertible top, but it does fit nicely. It's the original top to the car. So they're just kind of a neat piece of automotive history. Of course, the Monte Carlos were extremely popular cars. The car is fun with the top down. It's neat. There aren't that many out there. And again, this is one that was fully authorized and done by a GM dealer, by a Chevrolet dealer. And we have all the supporting document. So if you like Monte Carlos, this was a sport coupe, is a sport coupe, and you're looking for a low mileage one that is essentially a time capsule car with complete full documentation, take a look at this car. I can tell you from the test drive, everything's working fine and it drives beautifully. So thanks for coming along on the ride, and I hope we find a nice home for this really interesting car. Thanks.